Hello everyone, I'm Jason Aguila and I'm the creator of Built2Evolve training services. And today I am happy to come to you on First Service Residential's Lifestyle at Home. Today I'm going to be going over a leg workout that you can do at home with the proper intensity for your fitness level. So let's get started on some core exercises because it's important to be engaged and aware of your core during all movements when you're lifting. So you're going to lay down on your back, cross one leg over your knee, put the opposite arm behind your head, but don't pull on your head, it's just there to support your head. And then you're going to put the opposite hand on your oblique so you can feel your abs contract when you're doing the movement. So you're going to bring the elbow to the opposite knee and squeeze. For this movement, I want you to do 2 sets of 20 to 30 reps on each side. And then you're going to do 2 sets of 25 to 50 reps of crunches going straight in the middle. So both feet will be down, and you're going to have both hands behind the head, and you're going to crunch towards the middle. It's important that when you're doing the crunches, that what you're doing is you're focusing on shortening the distance between your rib cage and your pelvis. Don't worry about how far you come up. Just focus on squeezing the abs. So below on the description box, you'll see the explanation of the whole workout. So the next movement we're going to do to get into the legs is we're going to do calf raises with a single leg. So just find a step at home. If you don't have any steps, you can alternate with using maybe some thick books, or you can do it without a step. It won't be as effective, but you'll still feel the burn. So have something to hold on to, and then what you're going to do is you're going to let the heels stretch, and then you're going to come up all the way and squeeze. It's important that when you're doing it, you want to have your knee slightly bent. So you can come all the way up and down, all the way up and down, like that. To show you from the back so you have a better idea. All the way down and up, all the way down and up. This one I want you to do 4 to 5 sets, and you're going to be doing 20 to 25 repetitions on it. So if you're a beginner, you want to stick with 3 sets of 20. If you feel like you can go a little bit harder, you might want to do the 4 sets of 25. And if you feel like you can go even harder than that, just slow down the tempo. If you go slower, it's going to burn more. So the next movement we're going to do is a goblet squat. So I'm going to show you 2 ways of doing it, with a kettlebell and with a dumbbell. So what you do is you want to have the kettlebell in front of your chest like this. Have your feet a little bit wider than shoulder width and point your toes out. And then what you're going to do is keep your chest up and then sink from your hips, going straight down. And then come up. So from the side so you see it, keep your chest up and then go down. You don't want to let your chest collapse like this because then the stress is going to be on your lower back. We want to keep it on the quads and on the glutes. Another thing that you want to be aware of is that your knees want to be in alignment with your feet. So what that means is that if your feet are pointed out like this, the knees have to go out in that same direction, like that. It's okay for your knees to pass your toes as long as your heels are planted on the floor. If your knees are passing your toes because your heels are raising up, then that means your ankles are stiff. So we don't want to force that because that can hurt you. So what you want to do is keep your heels on the floor, and if you feel like you can't go any lower because your ankles are stiff, then just work with that. Be aware of it and try to relax it so you can go lower as your body warms up. So the other way of doing it, if you don't have any kettlebells at home but you have dumbbells, you can use a dumbbell like this and go straight down. Another variation that we can use to make it a little bit more difficult is a band around the knees. Have it slightly above the knees. And now like this, as you go down, the tension from the band forces you to use your glutes more to keep your knees out. So for this movement, you're gonna be doing 3 to 4 sets of 12 to 15 reps. Now for the next movement, we're gonna be doing a split squat. So you're gonna get into a position as if you were lunging. And your hands could just be at your side for now. And you're just gonna go straight down and up. You don't want your knee to hit the floor, but you wanna go down low enough to where it almost does. And then come up. Some variations of this is to do it with weights in your hands. Show you a front view. Straight down and up. And then if you have these sliders, you can use these to make it a little bit more difficult and just to use it as an alternate exercise. If you don't have sliders, you can use furniture movers, or you can also use paper plates if the surface is smooth enough. So what you do with these, on this movement, is you're gonna go back like this and then come up. Now on this one, we're going to be doing also 3 to 4 sets, and this one's going to be 12 to 15 reps on each leg. For the next movement, we're going to do is hamstrings. And we're going to be using the sliders. What you're going to do is you're going to plant your heels onto the middle of the sliders. Plant your hands down for leverage. You're going to keep your glutes up. You're going to slide out and up like that. That one's a little bit more difficult. We're going to do 3 to 4 sets of 10 to 15. If you don't have the sliders, a substitute exercise you can do, or if you're more advanced, you can just add this exercise onto the workout, is deadlifts. So to help target the hamstrings, we're going to be doing Romanian deadlifts. So you're going to slightly bend the knees just a little bit, and then from that position, you're going to keep your back straight. And you're going to bend forward without bending the knees any more than they're already bent. So a traditional deadlift, you'd be squatting down with the bending over. But with the Romanian deadlift, to get a stretch in the hamstring and engage the hamstring more, what we're going to be doing is keeping it fixed. So slight bend, but fixed. If you have back issues and you have tightness, obviously go a little bit lighter, but you don't need to go down as low. So keep your back straight, and if you can only go a little bit, that'll still get the lower back in a safe position. I hope you found this video helpful and you have a great workout. Thank you for joining me on First Service Residential's Lifestyle at Home. Bye.